Hi, and welcome back to Judo Breakdowns, where you get to hear me and my so insightful commentary and analysis for these publicly posted judo matches that don't get the benefit of any commentary. So, it's just my thoughts in terms of what's going on in these matches. I could be very wrong. Love to hear back from you on that. And as this is a relatively new channel, would love to hear any of your thoughts on the format. If there's anything that you'd like to see me try to improve on, totally cool. Let me know. So what do we have for you today? We have in the men's under 66 category at the Grand Slam in Abu Dhabi 2021. We have in the white gi Adonis Diaz from the United States of America. And in the blue gi, Ismail Misirov from Russia. Now, I'll just say, I don't know. There's no pronunciation guide or anything. So, I think maybe for Ismail Misirov, maybe I'm really horribly butchering it. I probably am, but maybe even Adonis doesn't pronounce his name Adonis. I don't know. I've never met the man, so I can't say. But anyways, pronunciation aside, I'm gonna just try to do my best here. Okay, it's just me. So let's get this match going. It starts right away. So yeah, excited to see it. So Diaz in the white, Misirov in the blue. Okay. A little bit of grip fighting. Okay. He's got the low wrist grip. Okay, I didn't like it. Okay, what are they going for here? What are we going for? Okay. He's got the under. Okay, Ismail. Okay. That Tomonagi is way too far away. That was never going to really do anything. That was maybe like 8 inches too far. Maybe that's not that far away, but it's pretty far at this level, you know. You want to throw someone. Oh, okay. I think that these minus 66 kilogram divisions, because they're so much faster than I ever was. So, oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Could he get the rotation? He couldn't get the rotation. Yeah, I agree. Oh. Sometimes you get the crowd noise and it's for a different match, so I'm going to try to speak up. Okay. Got the belt. Oh, he dropped to his knees. Was there really an attack there, though? I don't know if there was. It was sideways. Okay. One of these days I'm going to learn what all these referee symbols are. But Diaz got penalized. I think it's for the full stack, but I'm not a referee. I don't know. Oh, that I feel like he could have finished if he drove more, like really went for it. He could have launched Diaz there. Oh, okay. There's always a 50-50 situation with those Osotos, you know. Better to just bail. Whoa, what's going on here? Why are they zooming in? Who's in charge of the camera work here? I demand to know. Same as who's in charge of the commentary. He's horrible. Doesn't know anything. Okay, he's got. Oh, he went cross grip. You think he's gonna go for something in the cross grip? Okay, defensive. You can only grips fight for so long before you're not really doing anything, right? So. I think the feet are just a distraction in terms of the sound. Beautiful. Oh. Wazari. Yeah. Because he didn't land on his back. It's, oof. Oh, baby. That's what I was saying is that, like, that other attempt, if he went for it, probably could have got it. He got a Wazari on that, and Diaz has got 2 Shidos on him, so. He's really up against it. I can't really tell how much time he's got left, but yeah. Okay. Diaz has got to get real aggressive now. He's got to try to really win it. Like, he can't just grind it out. Like, he's behind the 8 ball there. So, you know, Misirov can not cruise, but it doesn't have the same pressure. Okay. Scott is going for that attack is like 90 degrees. He's got to get going. Hopefully I'm being loud enough. There's a lot of crowd noise going on, so it's for another match. So I'm gonna try to speak loud enough. Okay, Diaz, I think he's got to get a lot more aggressive here. I mean, he's pretty far behind on the score, so. Oh, come on. Obviously, Mizirov's not gonna make it easy though. It's not gonna make it. He's not necessarily gonna like take a lot of unnecessary risk. So it's not like he's not gonna not attack, but it's gonna be an attack that doesn't entail a lot of risk for Misirov, right? Because he's up. Whereas Diaz, I feel like you gotta start getting more and more risky. Okay, so you're not liking how unkempt it is. All right, let's go. See, these attacks, these entries they're like 20% of the way in, you know? Like, they're not going to throw anybody like that. Oh. Really gonna throw. Oh. That's Wazari. Yeah, that's it. Well earned, Misirov, yeah. I'm sure that you know, Diaz is a little bit disappointed with himself there. It's a pretty dominant performance by Misirov. In my opinion, I don't know. I mean, one of the things here is that if you were to look at the actual attacks by Diaz, he's not turned in enough, not committed enough really to throw anybody, right? So I'm not gonna pick on him, but you know, if we find any of his attempts here, I think this is an attempt over here. So let's have a look at one of these. Okay, this is not really an attempt. This was sort of just. I guess like we had to rewatch it. Okay, I think something was around here. So let's have a look. Okay, actually, we should look at that. Yeah. So what actually happened here with the score, the throw? So okay, actually, it probably demonstrates both points. So the attack from Diaz here. I don't know who's going to get thrown by this attack, but see, is he trying for like an Ouichi there, or what is it exactly that he was going for there? I mean, he's face up, the leg is all the way back, he caught nothing but air, and look at this posture here. So even if you were going for Ouichi, I mean, you're going this way, and the leg would be drawn forward. Misirov, if he were to connect, it would be drawn forward, and the gap that where he would be weak would actually be towards the left, right, or to Misirov's back right. So, and that's definitely not what's going on here. Okay, now in contrast, okay, great. So we can see here, what did Misirov throw him with? It looks like it's basically a Sori Homegosh, right? So, look at that. Beautiful. Because he didn't land on his back, that's why. But let's have a look, right? this attack from Misirov is great because look at this bend here. He's throwing him this way. Now we don't get the benefit of what's going on in here, but I'll just say that you do yourself a big favor by attacking where the body mass is already going, right? Like it would be foolish almost to try to attack backwards like this on Diaz because you're fighting. The amount of leverage that's working against you is like minimal, right? Like the leverage that you're getting to use is minimal, right? And every pound of weight over here further away is like a multiplier, right? So it's really hard, right? So, okay, see, hand here. Okay, it's blurry, so but in any case, I mean, it's still, you can see the direction of the throw is well aligned to where Diaz was already leaning towards. And this is a big flaw of like bending over. That's why I really am not a big fan of it. But I mean, you can do it, but you have to realize that direction is where you are vulnerable, generally speaking. So does a great job here, right? And it doesn't come out of nowhere, but yeah, he gets right in there, and he's committing to it, right? So you can see how Misirov here, his upper body is already ahead, like he's taking him, and he's gonna go. Like, you know, if Diaz wasn't here, Misirov would be doing a break fall, full break fall, right? And I think he actually does. Okay, I mean, he gets most of the way there, but you know, for me, I'd probably just say just finish it. It's like just drive all the way through, roll through, right? Maximum like launch, right? But anyway, still, that's a lot of commitment there that you're seeing. At the very end, the throw that secures the opponent. Let's have a look. So again, not to pick on Diaz, but you know, there's a difference here, right? Why one attack was working, one wasn't. So there's nobody here, right? And he's well gone. And even if he wasn't this far back, his leg is certainly not here, right? He hasn't stepped so far forward that attack can really effectively reap anything, right? So what are you reaping there then, right? You're going 90 degrees and there's no leg. Even if he was standing neutral, he would still miss it by a mile. Even if he was standing slightly forward, he'd still miss it by a mile. To be this far away, he'd have to be overstepped, like broken in a way. And then you wouldn't even do this throw if he was broken like that, really, right? So anyways, not too harsh on Diaz. I'm sure he's a great judoka. Okay. In contrast, once again, a contrast. You can see Uchimata here. Okay, where's Diaz's body relative to the attack? Okay, see? Squared up. Leg is there. Okay. The body is close to here. The leg is coming right through. Now, I don't like how far away this upper body is. But at least he's going for it. And Diaz is broken in that direction already. Like, so, you know, you can see he's not like planted or anything. So if you commit enough, you can get it. You can get it enough to tip him over and get him onto his back or onto his side. Which is all that he gets, but that's all he needed. And, you know, so just because sometimes you kind of go in for it, you have to really look at like where your opponent is, right? And like, yeah, like you could do it, but if you're not going to be in, like close to the strike zone, right? Like, what are we doing over here? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's gonna get thrown by that, really, right? So that's my only thing. But I'm sure Misirov, he plays hard. He makes it. It does makes. He's probably making a very good judoka look not that great in retrospect. But I don't know Diaz at all. But I'm sure he's a great player. Anyways, that's it for today. If you like this, or if you have any further thoughts on this match, let me know. If you have any thoughts on how to improve this channel, let me know. And if there's anything else that you want me to see, let me know. Until then, have a good night.